About the poet, Edmund Spenser, 1552 January 13, 1599, was a prominent English poet of the Renaissance period, best known for his epic poem, The Faerie Queene. Born in London, he was educated at the Merchant Taylors' School and later at Pembroke College, Cambridge. His early work, The Sheffield's Calendar, 1579, established him as a leading poet of his time.
Spenser's magnum opus, The Faerie Queene, is an allegorical epic that celebrates the Tudor dynasty and Elizabeth I. The poem is notable for its innovative Spenserian stanza, consisting of 9 lines with a specific rhyme scheme. In addition to his literary pursuits, Spenser held various administrative positions in Ireland, where he acquired land and resided for a significant portion of his life. His experiences in Ireland influenced some of his prose works, including A View of the Present State of Ireland, which reflects his perspectives on English colonialism. Spenser's contributions to English literature have left a lasting legacy, influencing subsequent generations of poets and solidifying his place as a central figure in the canon of English poetry. Poem analysis, Prothalamion, penned by Edmund Spenser in 1596, is a nuptial ode celebrating the engagements of Elizabeth and Catherine Somerset, daughters of the Earl of Worcester. The term, Prothalamion, was coined by Spenser, modeled after epithalamion, which denotes a wedding song. Thus, Prothalamion signifies a song preceding a wedding. Structure and form. The poem is composed of 10 stanzas, each consisting of 18 lines. Spenser employs a consistent rhyme scheme and meter, contributing to the musicality and celebratory tone of the piece. A notable feature is the refrain, "Sweet Thames, run softly till I end my song," which concludes each stanza, creating a harmonious flow throughout the poem. Summary and analysis. Stanza 1. The poem opens with a serene depiction of the day, where the poet, feeling discontented with his unpredictable stay at court, seeks solace along the banks of the river Thames. The gentle breeze and the shimmering sunlight create a tranquil setting, reflecting the poet's desire for peace. Stanza 2. As he walks, Spenser observes a group of nymphs gathering flowers to prepare bridal garlands. This pastoral imagery introduces the theme of marriage and celebration, with the nymphs symbolizing purity and beauty. Stanza 3. The poet describes the nymphs' activities in detail, emphasizing their joy and the vibrant colors of the flowers they collect. This scene serves as a prelude to the forthcoming weddings, highlighting the harmony between nature and human festivities. Stanza 4. Spenser introduces 2 swans gliding gracefully on the Thames, drawing a parallel to the myth of Jove and Leda, where Jove transforms into a swan. The swans symbolize the brides, and their purity and elegance are underscored. Stanza 5. The nymphs are captivated by the swan's beauty, and the poet reflects on the sanctity of marriage. He invokes blessings upon the brides, wishing them a harmonious and prosperous union. Stanza 6. The poet continues to extol the virtues of the brides, likening them to the swans and emphasizing their noble lineage. He prays for their future happiness and the continuation of their family's esteemed heritage. Stanza 7. Spenser reflects on the passage of time and the fleeting nature of beauty, urging the brides to cherish their youthful days. He emphasizes the importance of seizing the moment and embracing the joys of life. Stanza 8. The poet describes the arrival of the wedding procession in London, painting vivid images of the city's grandeur and the celebratory atmosphere. He highlights the significance of the occasion and the unity it brings. Stanza 9. Spenser praises the Earl of Essex, in whose castle the wedding ceremony is held. He acknowledges the Earl's valor and contributions, linking the personal celebration to broader national pride. Stanza 10. The poem concludes with the brides and grooms joining hands, symbolizing their union. Spenser invokes blessings from deities such as Venus and Cupid, wishing the couple's enduring love and prosperity. Themes: nature and beauty. The harmonious relationship between nature and human celebration is a central theme, with the river Thames and its surroundings serving as a picturesque backdrop for the weddings. Mythology and symbolism. Spenser weaves classical mythology into the poem, using symbols like swans and references to deities to enrich the narrative and convey deeper meanings. Transience of life. The poet reflects on the fleeting nature of beauty and youth, urging the celebration of life's joyous moments. Conclusion. Prothalamion stands as a testament to Spenser's poetic prowess, blending pastoral imagery, classical allusions, and personal reflection to celebrate matrimonial union. The poem not only honors the specific marriages of Elizabeth and Catherine Somerset but also offers timeless insights into the beauty of nature, the sanctity of marriage, and the ephemeral nature of life.